Hello, dear traders. Welcome back to our channel, The Forex Trend. And I hope you all are doing well. I am also good. So today in this video, I am going to analyze gold, that is XauUsd, and I will try to find potential trade setups for today as well as tomorrow. So let's start the session. As we know, today is a big day because there is a final GDP data of US and it is scheduled at 6 p.m. IST. So we know GDP is a big news for any country. So we may see a good volatility in the market today. So if we understand GDP in simple terms, it represents the overall economic condition of a country. It shows how much consumers are spending, the level of manufacturing activity, and the growth in jobs, among other factors. So overall economic condition is represented by GDP. And you can see the forecast is 1.4% and the previous is 1.3%. That means it is expected higher than the previous. So the more GDP grows, the greater the risk of rising inflation. There is a inverse correlation or parallel relation of GDP and inflation. The more GDP grow like this, the more risk of rising inflation. Okay. So if the GDP data increase today, the chances of inflation cooling down will decrease. In such a scenario, the Fed's commitment to keeping interest rates higher for longer will become stronger. So in that case, we may see a bullish movement in the dollar and the significant selling in gold. If we check the chart of dollar, you can see the dollar is approaching the strong resistance, that is 106.30 level, and it is a strong resistance as per day structure. So there is a chance dollar may approach this zone today. Okay, so we will act as per the data of GDP, after release of data of GDP, and after that we have pending home sales month over month at 7:30 p.m. IST. It is also a big news, and there is a huge difference between previous data and forecast. So there is a chance it may provide a good volatility again on 7:30 p.m. But we try to maintain our sentiment as per the data of GDP because it is a big. So that's all in fundamental, my friends. Let's jump into the chart and we'll try to find the potential trade setups for today. Let me delete all the drawings first. Okay. Okay. If you have seen my previous video, I told you guys the movement of dollar. When dollar was hovering at this point 105.30 or 105 level, I told you guys dollar move like this, exactly this, and approach this level and then calm down. I told you. Let's see what will happen. So let's move to the chart of gold. One thing I want to show you on monthly chart. Actually, I want to remind you this thing. I already told on my previous videos. There is a good support as the previous month's candle closed above the price of 2286.50. Okay. So 2286.50 is a very strong support. If market able to break this month, this support level, that is 2286.50, and close below this price, we may see a good selling in gold in upcoming weeks or upcoming months up to this level or below this level. Okay, so be ready for that. If market unable to break this support once again this month, it may shows us a bullishness for short duration, because there is a huge selling in monthly candle. If it is unable to break, no problem, it may show a short-term bullishness. After that, it range at this zone. Okay, so this is a long-term thinking. Let it go. So mind these things, guys. Okay, so let's see the chart on 4-hour frame. As per the structure in 4-hour frame, if I mark the structure in 4-hour frame, it was a bullish structure, and now it reach at the last resort of support in 4-hour structure. I already told this is the 4-hour structure last resort of support. If market able to break this support, we will turn bearish on 4-hour structure, and this will be our change of character. If market able to close to candle below this support, we will mark this zone as a change of character. Until then, we are bullish on gold. So if I frankly say you, this price is a discounted price for initiate buy right now. But one thing you need to keep on mind, that today is the GDP data, and it is not very good decision to take position in gold before news. So let's wait to release the news. After release of news, let the market to unfold, and we'll initiate definitely buy if we get any evidence from this zone. Okay. So I already took a buy from this zone yesterday, and I closed the position after getting 50 to 60 pips because the news. Okay. So now what will be our plan for today before news? Before news, there is a two position to open trade. If you get any evidence in 1 minute or 5 minutes, you can initiate a buy for small profit up to this level. Okay, this is 2307 to 2310 level. So 2307 to 2310 is a resistance for intraday trading or scalping trading. If we get the price at this zone, we may initiate a sell before news. Okay. And another thing you need to keep on your mind, that it creates a relative equal lows at this zone. That means it form a liquidity zone at here. Okay, that means it is a liquid zone, and market may come down and test spike up to this level and then go up again if GDP data come negative today. Okay, if GDP data came negative today, we can see like this movement, spike below this price and go up again and sweep all the liquid from here. If GDP data came greater than the previous and the forecast, or same as forecast, we may see a selling So if we want to sell at this zone, we need to momentum candles to break this support like this, and we need to shift on 5 minute or 1 minute frame to retest this zone. We may sell from here after retest this zone. Okay. So this all are our plan for today and tomorrow. If I summarize our plans, let me show in 1 hour frame also. Look, if I mark the structure in 1 hour frame, why this is a very important zone 2307 Let me show you. This I mark the 1 hour frame, lower low, lower high, then it creates a lower low here. In this zone, this is our point of interest. This is our point of interest. And there is an order block in near to point of interest. That's why we are interested for this zone, that is 23007 to 23107. So if we get the price today at this zone 2307 to 2310 level, we may initiate a sell from here also. It's possible after release of news, it may test this zone and like this, like this, and come down. It is also possible. So we will act after release of news. So it is a good order block because of there is a huge fair value gap. It is a fair value gap. Okay. This order block will may work for us today. So this is our first trade setup for selling, and you may initiate right now buy from this zone with small SL here, because we may see a less volatility in the market until the new release of news. And we may initiate a sell after breakout this level with retest. Okay, this three trade setup for today. So that's all, guys. So best of luck for today. All right, that wraps up today's analysis of gold. If you really feel it is informative and helpful for your trading, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. By subscribing, you will stay updated with our all latest content, tips, and strategies. That's really help you to trade smarter and more profitably. So, my dear traders, thanks for watching, and stay tuned to our channel for more videos like this. We look forward to seeing you in the next video on tomorrow. Until then, trade smartly, trade safely, and protect your hard-earned money. Do not lose this money.